this for the camera here. This is the second feeding, 6 o'clock on Thursday evening. And they're learning how to do this quite well. Quite well. Oh, he's got my shoe. I said, gotcha. I'll see if he can figure out how to do this. See how they go kind of on the rim? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to just push him a little further forward, or not. There you go, a little further. Okay. There you go, there you go. Good. He made it. There. And they will eat off of each other. Nobody jumped into the bowl this morning. A lot of times when, well, yeah, if the mother's been away from for more than 2 hours, they really get hungry because basically they eat all the time. And she's been away for 2 hours, and so if they get really hungry, the minute they taste that food, they just fly forward and just they're all through the bowl. And but that probably is going to happen more like tomorrow, in that this being their first meal, this is, they're just kind of getting used to this stuff. Look at this little guy over here that's got his feet all spread out. He's trying to get a footing on here.
So what do you feed at the moment?
What we're feeding at the present time is the same food that the mother is on, which is a Purina lamb and rice. And what I do with it is I soak it, and I put all the vitamins and nutrition into it, and then I blend it. So it's a pablum, okay? And then hot water, okay? I don't use a milk substitute because she's not away from them. I mean, she's going to be right here, so I don't feel like I need to use a milk substitute. Some people do, but I don't do that. And I'm trying to do something that is easy on their tummies, something that they would be used to. Yeah. And I think this is as close as I can get to with dog food. Do the same thing that the mother does.
And when do they get totally weaned then? How long does that take?
They should be totally weaned by 5 weeks of age.
Okay.
So it kind of goes quickly right now. They're 3.5 right now. So within a week and a half, they should be totally off of her.
Wow.
So by next week, they will, if he's urinating, take a little sawdust and just put it over the top. I think he did. So yeah. Oh, I was thinking right there in front of you.
Oh, sorry.
See that spot? There you go. Yeah. It's not a lot of urination. It's just a little. Yeah. Yeah. So, by mid next week, they should be almost weaned. We'll be down to the mother coming in like only once a day, quickly. All right, and then she'll be like 2 days without, and then come in real quickly, and then it's like 3 days, and she gets quite a process as far as making sure that she gets rid of her milk. That's the most important thing. It's not the food for the puppies. Well, that too, but the main thing that happens is that because she'll get all impacted with all that milk. Yeah. So we have to make sure that we slowly get her weaned. So, and by that point also, the puppies are going to have teeth, and she'll be like, she'll want to see them so desperately, and she'll run in here and say hi to them, and they'll start nursing, and she'll go bye, and she'll be gone. Yes, through it. There will come a time when you'll see them. They'll be just flying through it. Oh, there we go.
Shaky on the legs at the moment.
Well, they're up on all four. That's not bad for 3.5 weeks. But we'll put a little more sawdust in this area. There. Here we go. Yeah. That's pretty good for just 3.5 weeks. Yeah. It's quite normal for people to want to get their puppy like on a Friday.
Yeah.
So they can have the puppy during the weekend because that's when they're going to be home.
Yeah, because I'm at home, but the children aren't.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of if for some reason I'm thinking that at 7 weeks of age they're just really not ready to go home, we'll just do the next weekend. But now if you pick them up and put them in your lap, make sure that you don't let them decide to leave your lap on their own. Just pick them up and put them back on their feet on the ground. Because they'll oh, well, there, you better pet him. He's talking to you. He says, big strange thing over there in the corner. Yeah. Oh, get this toy. Yeah.
What's their eyesight like at this stage?
Not real clear. Not at all. It's very blurry.
Smell, I guess.
Yeah. And besides, their eyes have just opened. So it's very blurry. They go off of smell and they go off of feel. In other words, hot and cold. So yeah, when they're sitting in the corner, and you hear like he did to it's Nathan, yeah, Matthew. I was close. So Matthew, when that puppy barked at Matthew, he's just a big gray thing, and the puppy's going, I don't recognize that. That's not my mom. I don't smell my mom. What is that smell? And you'll see them do that. In fact, even dogs. Have you had a dog before?
Not as a family. I grew up with dogs.
Have you ever had, where you're coming into the yard or up to your house and you have your dog, you're going to think not recognize you. And it's when you talk. They go, oh yeah, I know you, Dad. Okay, because their eyesight is not all that great. So they don't, unless they smell you or unless you shut your door and the door sounds a certain way. Or the wind is blowing and they catch, your scent. They're not going to recognize you at a distance. And a lot of times if you just hold still, they won't even know you're there.
Yeah.
So, and that can be at adulthood. So right now their eyesight is not good at all.
No, really.
Not good. No, there's kind of gray. Kind of gray. It's going to sit over there and complain. Nobody loves me. Where's my siblings? Where did the family go?
So this little one, would you expect her to catch up size-wise, or is she always going to be small?
There is no way of knowing that. I'm always drawn to little ones. I love my little dogs. They're just so darn cute. Once you get them home, it's not going to be like this.
A bit more lively.
Yeah, a lot more lively. You're gonna want that X pen in the crate. It's gonna be, oh my gosh, we need a time out. Yeah, but it's good that there's 4 of you because then you can pass the buck.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn. Yeah. Grumbling behind me. Because I'm all by myself and there's nobody that's snuggling with me and I want to be on the bottom of the pile.